today we want to have a closer look at this new game here. It's called Kingdom Carnage. It's also part of the Engine ecosystem and it's playable on mobile, browser, and you can even download it right from Steam. So let's head into it and see you after the intro. Now we're here right in the menu of Kingdom Carnage. Basically, Kingdom Carnage is a card fighting game where you fight your enemy with your cards which you put in your deck. You see different modes in this game here. You have the PvP, King of Carnage, the campaign, the dungeons, challenge, and also the event, but event is not unlocked yet. So we will have a short overview about everything, and at the end I'll show you a little PvP fight, because today we played 4 out of 5 PvP matches, and then I want to show you how you can use these diamonds which you get for your daily PvP matches. So let's start with let's start with challenge. You have 2 modes in here. Basically, the endurance mode is a mode where you have to fight as much or as many enemies as possible, and if you kill more enemies you could collect more diamonds. The diamonds will enable you to collect some cards. I'll show it to you right in a second. Then here in the bottom we have 2 additional modes, the campaign and the dungeons. If you want to play dungeons, you should have already some cards, because the dungeons are a difficult mode, and like you see here, you have to play the campaign to unlock these different modes here. You'll start with the first one, the Brigand base, and then you unlock the further ones if you completed the levels in the human campaign. Because if you start right now and you play for the first time, your first try should probably be the campaign. In the campaign you have the human campaign and the undead campaign. And like you see here at the top, if you completed 25 human levels, or the first 25 human levels, then you unlock the undead campaign. You can collect in the campaign some cards. Each level will give you 1 guaranteed card, but a very important notice at this point is that if we look here at the top at our deck, and you can filter here and you can click hide bound cards, and this is what I want to tell you here. The cards in the campaign mode are bound to your account, so you can't sell these cards to other players, because the campaign was abused by bots in the past, and so they gave these cards a bound to your account and you can't sell these cards. But basically every other card which you collect in this game is a tradable card on the JumpNet Engine ecosystem. So they use already the JumpNet feature. This means you don't have any transaction fees with these cards or these NFTs, and you can sell these cards for money on the JumpNet marketplace. But if you collect cards in the campaign mode, then these cards will be bound to your account and they can't be traded. But you can stack up your own deck, you can improve your deck with these cards, and with the campaign cards your deck gets already a little bit stronger. You can get through your first dungeons or even manage your first PvP fights, because I will show you some PvP fights in a second. But before we look at the PvP, again, the dungeons, you have some different modes here, and you can unlock these modes if you play the campaign, and then you can collect in the dungeons, for example, either a diamond. This will help you to get more cards, or you get cards directly, because you can drop cards in the dungeons with all rarities, and the diamonds only enable you to, if we have a look at the top here, if we click on the diamond, we see that we can trade 5 diamonds for 1 card. And these cards can be common, can be uncommon, and can be rare. But there are also epic and legendary cards, but we can't get these cards with the diamonds. We have to collect these cards in the dungeons. And there are several different modes here. Also, a new feature is the catacombs, which was added only, I think, 2 weeks ago or something like that. And in the catacombs you could also drop some multiverse items, but the same for epic and legendary cards. The chances for these cards or these multiverse items are really low. So don't expect to drop a legendary card in your first try. Play this game to upgrade your own deck, get a stronger deck, complete more dungeons, or maybe play the challenge with the endurance mode to collect even more diamonds. And one more thing which we should mention here with the campaign is this little button here in the bottom. And here you see that you get additional card packs if you complete human campaign level 15, 20 and 25. For each of these levels you get 1 additional card pack. You just have to join their Telegram group or their Discord group and ask for the additional card pack. Just give the developers or the community leaders, give them your in-game name. Your in-game name is here on the top left. Just give it to them. They look into your account if you completed already the necessary campaign level, and then you get a card pack. This card pack will be added here on the bottom right, and then you can click on it, open it, and then you get 5 additional cards to make your progress in the campaign a little bit easier. Because if you don't claim these campaign cards and only play campaign, probably you will have a lot of trouble to get through all different levels. Then we have King of Carnage, for example. I haven't played this mode yet because, in my opinion, I think my deck isn't strong enough to try to get King of Carnage, because there are other players who have epic or legendary cards. I only got a chance to get my hands on a rare card for now, and a lot of common and uncommon cards, because if we hide bound cards, then we see here at the bottom all my owned cards. So these are all cards which I collected through the PvP diamonds or the dungeon diamonds or the dungeon cards directly. And here you see the different cards. Here is my rare card which I got. and basically this is my current deck. And last but not least, we have the PvP mode. Here we can play, for example, the ranked mode. And like I said, each day you can collect 2 diamonds for each played ranked PvP match. You only have to play it, you don't have to win it, you only have to play it. So basically you can get up to 10 diamonds per day to collect in total 10 diamonds. And I already completed 4 of these PvP matches, and now we'll have a look at the last ranked match. Before we go into it, let's have a look at the leaderboard, because you can see here the prices, and these are weekly prices. So each Saturday there is a summary where you ranked, and if you played far enough, then you could get up to 2 random rare cards or 1 random common if you only started playing. For example, I have at the moment 198 points on the leaderboard. So currently I get on Saturday 5 diamonds and 1 random common card. If I play further, for example last week I managed to have over 1000 leaderboard points. So I got 9 diamonds and 2 random uncommon cards. This was really nice. And now we'll go into the PvP fight so that you see a single fight of Kingdom Carnage. Here you see, for example, my cards. In the PvP match, I like to skip the first round, because even if my enemy has already the chance to play a card, then they need to walk to me, but the fog hides them, and like you see, they didn't manage to get close to me, so we don't have to fear the enemy here at the moment. And each card which you play will show as a fighter on the battleground, and then you can fight your enemy. Here, for example, we have 3 different enemies here at the top. This will be interesting, especially because the second one has a shield which gives him armor 1. This means he is protected by 1 attack, or 1 damage per attack. This way it is explained right. But here we have a sorcerer. This means the sorcerer hits the enemy through the shield, because he's only protected from normal basic attacks, normal hits, and not from magical hits. So now our warrior gets in front of him, and then he will attack him, but my 2 riders here won't deal any damage to him. So we have to watch out how we get this, but normally I don't have any problems in the PvP. Sometimes there is a really good person, then it's hard to win against them, but basically it's a really enjoyable short round where we don't have to watch out too carefully. So my warrior is nearly dead, but we got a new healer. So we place this healer now. And we can't do much more now. If you started playing in the loading screen in the beginning, you'll see how the fighters can walk, how they can attack. Basically, the melee persons or the melee fighters can go 2 squares, or each fighter can go 2 squares, and each of these fighters have different attack patterns. For example, this rider here can go up to 4 squares, and this one here, for example, has the effect shock. This means that if he hits an enemy, he will shock this enemy, and this enemy won't be able to do anything in the next round. But now we're relatively safe because this enemy is dead now. Here we got some hits on the enemy hero, and probably he will die in the next round, so we won our next PvP fight. Now end this turn so that we can achieve our win here. Now you see I got 22 additional points here. I'm right now at the 27 battle win streak, but some of these battles were from last week, so not all 27 battles were for the 220 points I got so far. But now we got 10 diamonds here at the top, and if we click the diamond here, we can switch the diamond for a card. And that's what I'll show you at the last point. At first we got another human captain, and nice, we got an uncommon card, a skeleton necromancer, basically an undead healer. Now we can exit here, and one more thing, before you try to withdraw your cards to your wallet and try to sell them, you have here at the top the upgrade button. So if you want to upgrade, or if you have enough cards to upgrade, which we have here, then you can go into this field, enter 2, then you confirm, and now you switched 2 level 1 cards to 1 level 2 card. But I already got a level 2 captain, so we can upgrade the 2 level 2 captains to a level 3 captain now. And with each level which you add to your card gets better. Okay, we have already hide the bound card, so our captain is here now. It has now 1 attack and 4 health. If you upgrade your cards get more value because they aren't available that often, and if we have upgraded cards, these cards are stronger against the enemy, and probably they will sell better in the marketplace because the people who only buy level 1 cards won't get too much progress in the game. So basically, before you sell your cards, try to upgrade them as far as possible, and then you have more value in your cards. So this was basically Kingdom Carnage. This was only a short little PvP fight. I showed you how you can trade in your diamonds to get additional cards here. Now I'm really curious, what do you think about Kingdom Carnage? Do you think it has potential? Do you think it will be way bigger in the future? Or have you played it already and you want to share your thoughts about the planned updates? I will link you all necessary links in the video description, because Kingdom Carnage is one of the few games who has guides for nearly every aspect of the game. So they have a guide that you know how to withdraw your cards from the game, what you can earn, for example, in the challenge mode, in the endurance mode here, how to become King of Carnage, what can you get in the dungeons. There is everything explained in their guide, so basically you could read everything by your own. One last question I have for you, and that is the point: do you want me to feature more of this game? Should I show you maybe some dungeon fights? Should I show you some campaign fights or something else? I'm even thinking about getting into the catacombs, because the catacombs is only accessible if you have a catacombs key. I don't have one, so I will need to rent one, because you can rent a catacombs key for 1 day. Then you can enter the catacombs one single time. I know that in stage 1 you have a preset deck, so it doesn't matter how strong your deck is. I could rent a key and could try out the catacombs stage. But before I'll do that, I want to know, do you want me to feature this run? Do you want me to feature anything else from this game? Do you want me to explain some aspects of the game? And also, what I already asked, what are your thoughts about this game? Do you think it has potential? Do you play it already? Do you plan to play it now after this video? Just let me know. Let me know in the comments. I will talk with you about this game, what I experienced so far, so that we can play to earn together. Maybe this game will become one huge part of the play to earn economy. Maybe it's just a little add-on to play some relaxed rounds of card fighting and then get back to your daily life. We will see how this game turns out, but I played it now for a few weeks and I'm really curious how the future development of this game will turn out. So let me know. I hope you have a great week now. Enjoy it, and we will see each other in the next video. See you soon.